Hey everyone, how's it going? Cloud here. Welcome to my guide on the Tai Bwo Wannai Trio quest. Now, for this quest, you're going to need the following requirements. You must have completed the prequel quest, Jungle Potion, which also requires Druidic Ritual to be completed. You need level 15 Agility, level 30 Cooking, and level 30 Firemaking. That's it for the requirements. These are the items you will need. So you will need a 4-dose agility potion, you will need a steel spear or better, one that you are willing to lose, so just bear that in mind. You'll need 2 Raw Karambwan, you'll need some Karamjan Rum, which you can obtain on Karamja, but it cannot be taken off the island, so you'll have to get it when you arrive at the quest start point. You'll need some seaweed, which can be obtained during the quest, sliced banana, which can be obtained during the quest, and Jogre bones, which can be obtained during the quest, and food and anti-poison is recommended. And for enemies to defeat, you need to defeat a level 12 monkey, and you will also need to defeat a level 42 Jogre to get your Jogre bones unless you bring them with you. The only other thing I will say, this quest is quite a long-winded one and there's a lot of running back and forth, so just bear that in mind. It will take you a while to complete, but it does need to be done in the order that I'm going to give you, but it is the most quickest way, so just follow the guide carefully, you shouldn't go wrong. Anyway, that's all for the requirements and items. Now on to the quest starting point. So we're currently at the Karamja Lodestone, which will be accessed via the Lodestone network. If you don't have this one already unlocked, I have a guide which can be found in the description below, which tells you how to unlock all the Lodestone network quite quickly, as it's very handy for completing quests, especially this one in particular. One thing I will quickly mention, which I didn't realise till during this guide, before we carry on with this step, I would go to the nearby pub, which is in Musa Point, and get some Karamja rum, and also a banana, as you will need this a bit later on. I obviously forgot to bring that with me near the beginning of this, so it wasn't until later I realised I had to double back and go get it. So make sure you got that with you. And then from here we're going to head to the quest starting point. So begin the quest by speaking to Tim Fraku, who is upstairs in the house west of True Fetus in Tai Bwo Wannai village, and he will tell you how the village hasn't fully recovered yet, and will ask you to find his 3 sons, Tamayu, Tinze and Taidich, and convince them to return to the village. Now, to get each of the 3 sons back, you're going to need to do tasks for each of them, which will involve speaking to the other brothers, so that, like I said, there will be a lot of running back and forth. And one thing I will quickly mention, while you have the Karamja Rum in your inventory, do not teleport or leave the Karamja Island, as this will break the bottle of rum. Even teleporting to the Karamja Lodestone will break it. So once we've used the Karamja Rum, you can then start using the Lodestone to get back and forth quicker, but until then, do not teleport in any way or form. So to start off, we're going to go find Tamayu, who is the first son, and you can find him southeast of the village near the mines, north of Shiloh village and east of the ferry ring. So I'll speak to you once we get to him. And after speaking to him, he will only return to Tai Bwo Wannai once he has killed the Jagex, his arch enemy. Ask him when he will succeed, and he will invite you to come along in his next hunt. Agreeing to do this will start a cutscene of Tamayu fighting the Jagex, and afterwards Tamayu will tell you that the Jagex is too agile and heals too quickly, and he needs a better spear in order to defeat him. Don't give him your spear just yet. So next we want to go speak to Tinze. Now you want to travel southwest from Tamayu to reach Khan Island, west of the ferry ring and south of the Grox. You will need 15 agility to climb the rock slides, and food is recommended as the bridge has a high fail rate even if you've got a really high agility level. If you walk rather than run, it will be harder to fall off it, but you may still fall off quite a few times like I did because I'm quite a low agility level. You may also use the surge ability, which requires 34 magic, to teleport most of the way across the bridge. It won't give you any agility experience, but it will guarantee that you will not fail. Speak to Tinze and he'll tell you that he's trying to repair the tribal statue in the village, and you will offer to fetch materials. He sends you to fetch 3 bizarre food items, starting with a bottle of Karamja Rum with banana. So like I said, this is the point when I realised I didn't have the Karamja Rum or the banana with me, so I had to double back and get it. So if you are the same, you'll need to go to Musa Point, get the Karamja Rum and banana and come back here. You want to right click the banana to slice it, and then use the sliced banana on the rum. Make sure you do slice it, because if you add the whole banana to the bottle of rum, you'll ruin it and have to go get another one. Give it to Tinze, and he will next request for a seaweed sandwich with monkey skin as bread. I don't know what this guy's dietary problems are. Monkeys can be found wandering the jungle pretty much everywhere. Kill one and pick up its corpse, and you can talk to Tamayu, who will tell you how to skin it, but not yet though, that will come a bit later on. So, next we need to go speak to Lubufu, who is just northeast of where the Karamja Lodestone is. Now we've given the Karamja Rum to Tinze, you can now use the Karamja Lodestone again, so use that, saves you walking all the way back again. Once you arrive at the Karamja Lodestone, you should see Lubufu fishing. Talk to him, and he'll first order you to go away, and talk to him again, and keep going through the different dialogue options. Eventually, you'll be able to ask him what he does, and he'll tell you that he mostly fishes Karambwan, but he'll complain that his age and health are making it more difficult. Offer help, and eventually he'll tell you part of the secret to catching a Karambwan. Offer to get him some bait, and he'll tell you to catch 20 Karamjan G. If you don't have enough inventory space, you can do this in more than one trip, so don't worry. What you need to do is go to the lake, which is south of Tai Bwo Wannai village, and net the fish for 23 Karamjan G. You'll need 3 extra for later, so you want 23 in total, however you're only given 20 to Lubufu. Like I said, you can do this in 2 trips, so I'll speak to you once you've got all 23 Karamjan G and have given 20 of them to him. So after giving him 20 of them and speak to him again, he'll ask you to become his apprentice. Agree, and he'll give you a Karambwan vessel. You want to drop the vessel and tell him that a shark ate it to get a second one, as you will need 2 of these for later on, so it will save you more time running back and forth. So drop the vessel, speak to him and get another one, then pick the other vessel you drop back up. Use a Karamjan on this to bait it. And now we want to go find the third son, Tai Bwo, who is located on the East Island on the North Shore and can be reached by either the ferry rings, or if not, you want to keep heading east as far as you can, and you'll eventually come across an agility log. I think it's pretty much middle part of the island. Cross the agility log and then keep heading north all the way on the eastern side of the island, and you should eventually see him. After speaking to him, you need to use your baited vessel on Tai Bwo. He'll keep the vessel and tells you to give an identical vessel to Tinze to reverse engineer, but not quite yet. And he'll also offer you a Raw Karambwan as a sign of gratitude for helping him. So what we need to do now is go find a range. The easiest way is if you go to the Karamja Lodestone, you'll find a range in Brimhaven, and you want to cook the Raw Karambwan. If it doesn't burn, the colour will turn into a light green, symbolising a poison Karambwan, which is what you want. However, if you overcook it, you'll get a burnt Karambwan. If you burn it, you will need to obtain another one, either by fishing them yourself, but you need level 65 fishing for that, or buy them from players or on the Grand Exchange. But once you successfully have a poison Karambwan, click it and grind it, to right click it, to give the grind option to make it into Karambwan paste, and use the Karambwan paste on your spear to poison the tip, turning it into a Karambwan poison spear. So now we want to return to Tamayu, who was the brother near the mines, the one who was hunting down the Shirekin, and now we can give these certain items back to him. So we're getting near the end of this quest now. So once you return to Tamayu, you want to use your Karambwan Poison Spear and the 4-dose agility potion on him. Make sure you do right click options so you don't drink any of the agility potion or anything. Talk to him again and ask him to bring on his next attempt to hunt, and a cutscene will take place where you'll see him successfully defeating the Shirekin by using the agility potion and the new spear. The brother will now agree to return to Tai Bwo Wannai village after he does a few other things, but you'll be able to now ask him to assist you in helping the other brothers. So if you have the monkey corpse with you, or if you don't I should say, go get one now, as I mentioned earlier on, and ask Tamayu to skin the monkey corpse you obtained to give you a monkey skin. You can now use the monkey skin with some seaweed. You can find seaweed all around the shore of the island if you haven't got any with you at the moment, to create the seaweed sandwich, and then you want to return to Khan Island, give Tinze the sandwich. Again, you're going to have to cross that horrible bridge, so be careful with that bit. After giving him the sandwich, he'll now ask you to bring him marinated Jogre bones. I know this guy's completely full of it, isn't he? He thinks he's Gordon Ramsay or something. So we're going to need to go do that. But at this point, you can give the Karamjan vessel to Tinze that the other brother asked you to do earlier. And after a moment, he'll give you a crafting manual. You can now take the crafting notes to Tai Bwo, the third brother who is on the northern shore of the eastern side of the island. Once you give him the crafting notes, he will agree to return to the village. Now, if you don't already have Jogre bones, there are some there are some Jogres around the area where Tai Bwo is, so you want to go kill them to obtain some Jogre bones. So for this final step, you want to go back to near where Tai Bwo Wannai village is, as you'll need a fire in order to do this bit, and I also recommend using the right click option every time during this stage to be safe, as there are a lot of left click options which will get rid of the items. So what you want to do is right click the bones and select light to burn them into burnt Jogre bones. If you do not have level 30 firemaking, you'll require a furnace in order to do this, which will mean you going off the island and coming back. You then want to grind the last raw Karamja. You want to make sure it's raw because the cooked version doesn't work, with your pestle and mortar to make Karamja paste, and then add the paste to the burn bones to get a pasty Jogre bones. You then want to cook the pasty Jogre bones on a fire. There are 2 fires just south of the village, like I mentioned, and you'll make them into marinated Jogre bones. And then you want to go back to Tinze and give him these bones. After eating the marinated Jogre bones, Tinze will agree to return to Tai Bwo Wannai village, and now you convince all 3 brothers at long last you want to speak to Tim Fraku to finish the quest. So once you return to Tim Fraku, you want to speak to him, and he'll give you a response. I mentioned about his sons. The response I would love to use isn't even on there, which is his sons are a bunch of crackheads, especially the one coming up with all these different food concoctions. But either way, regardless of your response, he'll give you a 2k coin reward, and the quest will be completed, and it will come up with congratulations, you complete the Tai Bwo Wannai trio quest. You order 2 quest points, 2k coins, 1500 fishing experience when obtaining a Karamjan vessel for the first time from Lubafu. Ability to fight the level 100 Shaiken, ability to take part in the smithing section of Otto's Barbarian Training, 2 treasure hunter keys and 2 hearts of ice. And there are also following rewards that can be received after speaking to each of the 3 brothers after the quest, which I will show you now. So all the 3 brothers are located in the Tai Bwo Wannai village in different huts, and you can speak to each of them to get rewards. So if you speak to Tamayu after completing the quest, he'll give you 2,500 attack and strength experience, a rune spear. Due to the poisoned weapon update, you should use a cleaning cloth sold by Tamayu to revert it back to its wieldable, tradable rune spear version, and you'll have access to Tamayu's spear shop. You want to go speak to Tinze, and he'll give you 5k cooking experience, the ability to pray at a newly repaired tribal statue, and the ability to properly make marinated Jogre bones. And if you go speak to Tai Bwo, he'll give you 5,000 fishing experience, the ability to catch and cook Karamjan and Karamja, and access to Tai Bwo's Karamjan shop, which sells raw Karambwan and Karamjan vessels. Whew, I know, long quest, especially all that running back and forth, those bloody brothers. I never want to have anything to do with them again, that's all I can say. Yeah, I know it's a very long-winded quest, guys, and I know it's a lot of running back and forth. However, the method I've given you there is the most quickest way, and as long as you follow all the instructions correctly, you shouldn't go wrong. If you do get stuck at all, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll help you out as best I can. All I recommend is if you do make some errors during this, retrace your steps just to know where you've gone wrong, and then I'll be able to help you out a bit better. But thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Cheers guys, bye bye.